We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from the Steel City. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Working free downfield. It is Williams. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
That is caught downfield by Pickens. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. That one intercepted. Into space. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Packers. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And, Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On second down, Russ. He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. And he will score. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. All tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
On the double.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing to begin is Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Green jack. Come on, set. Pause ready. Set up.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
Got it. Set. Okay, go Steel. Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
Set. Ready.
On the bootleg, it's Love. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. Once again, it's Warren. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now the veteran, it's Cordero Patterson. Down the sideline, inside the 25. They get 15 on that game. That's a Steeler 1st down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he's going to be taken down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He's got his big tight end. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown Steelers. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop.
Here we go.
2nd down and 8.
Set.
To throw is Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike, well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. On the ground, here comes Patterson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll run it right here with Warren. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Second and 7.
Yellow. Set, hut. Red, cycle.
The man in motion is Watson. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That is brought in. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
Ready. Fight 60. Cut, cut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Hustle, hustle.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Fight 97. Set.
Love quickly out to Watson. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. Hey, computer. Set.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Come on, set. Slide through.
In motion, Reed.
Cut.
From the gun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got
Go,
it.
go, set.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This about as short as you can get. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are back within a score. It's now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Cut.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Cut.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cut. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Cut.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Cut. Cut.
Now Warren. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Cut. Cut.
A give, and here comes Harris. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Cut. Start.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Red, blue striker. Ready.
Back to throw is Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Here we go.
They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Going to be rail. Ready.
To throw is Love. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
They'll go with Jacobs. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kick.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Now a handoff to Algier. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, a run to Robinson. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Second and 4. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Penix. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Trying for it with Penix. That's cut beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues. They motion the slot man right. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Oh, he loses the football. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Penix on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Robinson on the inside give. Has some space inside the 15. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Going to the ground again on 1st. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Penix here from the gun. He rolls to his right. Has it in close. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Wilson airing it out to start. It's Pickens on the slant. He's got a gain of 6 there. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers driving ahead. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Russ. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Big gain downfield. Space on the right, he's got room. There it is, touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. Mike Williams, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. McLeod now returning it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They put Mooney in motion right. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Penix working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Penix. Forced out to his right. To the sideline and secured by London. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
3rd down, it's Penix. He beams one deep right up. Brought in inside the 20. The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Cordero Patterson now to return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
All go special! All go special!
Russ now from the gun. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Good guys, 4 down, 4 down. Right.
1st down, here's Russ. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's a gain of 22.